There was a village hidden in the mountains, where the winds whispered secrets and the trees seemed to hold ancestral memories. In this village, there lived a young monk named Covey. He was known for his inquisitive mind and his insatiable desire to understand the mysteries of the world. Covey spent his days meditating on the edge of a peaceful lake. Each morning he sat under an ancient Bodhi tree and immersed himself in deep contemplation. His goal was to uncover the third link of dependent origination, Vijnana, or consciousness. One day, while meditating, Covey had a vision. He saw a series of images, as if he was watching a movie in his mind. These images depicted the life of a man named Ashvin, who lived in a distant city. Ashvin was a prosperous merchant, but his mind was always restless. He longed for something more, something that transcended worldly concerns. One night, while stargazing, Ashvin had an epiphany. He realized that true wealth lay not in material possessions, but in deeply understanding the nature of existence. So, Ashvin abandoned his business life and set out in search of answers. He traveled to monasteries, temples, and sacred forests, seeking the wisdom of the sages and teachers. On his journey, he met Covey, the young monk from the mountain village. Covey and Ashvin shared stories and experiences. Covey explained about the 12 links of dependent origination and how consciousness, Vijnana, was intrinsically linked to all things. Ashvin was fascinated and decided to become Covey's disciple. Together, they explored the deepest corners of the human mind. They meditated in dark caves, faced their fears, and unveiled the veils of illusion. Ashvin learned that consciousness was not only individual, but also collective. It was like an ocean, where each drop of water was unique, but they were all part of the whole. One day, during a deep meditation, Ashvin had a transcendental experience. He felt his mind expand beyond the limits of his body, connecting to every mind that had ever existed. He saw the thoughts of ancient philosophers, artists, warriors, and lovers. He understood that consciousness was the essence of life, the web that united all souls. Covey smiled when Ashvin shared his revelation. He said, "Conscience is like a mirror. It reflects everything we experience, but it also reveals our true nature. When we realize that we are more than our thoughts and emotions, we transcend the cycle of birth and death." Ashvin continued his search, but now with a light heart and a clear mind. He became a master in his own right, teaching others to look beyond appearances and discover the consciousness that permeates everything. And so, the story of Covey and Ashvin spread across the mountains and valleys. Travelers passing through the mountain village heard about the young monk and the wise merchant. They learned that consciousness was not just a link, but the key to ultimate freedom. And so, the third link of dependent origination, the Vijnana, continued to weave its stories through time, reminding everyone that the true journey was within ourselves, waiting to be discovered.